Hey, thank you so much for taking time to check out this video of me just explaining to you what you actually do as a coach. So first and foremost, this coaching opportunity legitimately requires you to become a better person. So whether that's creating more freedom for yourself in your life, whether it's creating more confidence, more purpose, more joy, more passion, literally fill in the blank. And whatever you're looking to gain in your life, I promise you that if you're willing to put in the work, you can do it with coaching. So basically, your job description is to work on yourself and work on improving your lifestyle, and then sharing your journey and helping other people start improving their lifestyle, and so on and so forth. So I get a lot of objections like, I don't have time, I don't have money, I don't want to be salesy, I don't want to be part of network marketing, I don't want to post on social media all the time, I don't like working out, or I like working out in other settings. So let me just start with, okay, I don't even feel like I'm that far in this business because I've only been coaching for a little over 2 years. And for the first year, I was strictly a discount coach. I signed up because I wanted a discount on the Shakeology. I wanted more positivity in my life, and I knew the community would provide me with that, and the challengers mostly. And then I wanted more consistency in working out, and I wanted to learn how to eat healthier. So that's why I joined. So for the first year, I was strictly a challenger, and I just got the discount on Shakeology. And then after that, I realized how much freedom other people had, and that why not me? I can do the same thing. And so I'm just here to pay that forward and to show you, like, why the heck not you? Like, you can do anything that you set your mind to. So as far as you can't, even though what I was going to say is I don't feel like I'm that far in this business really, since I've only been like coaching for a year, but you can't compare where you're at in life right now to what I do, or especially like what other coaches that you'll see on the team, like how far they are. Like, you can't compare that. We all start at the same place, and it's just how much you're willing to put in and the effort that you're willing to put in and how much you're willing to dig deep within and really just work on yourself. So as far as posting on social media, you might see me posting on social media a lot now. When I first started coaching, I used to never post on social media ever. Like, I thought Facebook was dumb, and I had a Facebook and I'd post every once in a while, but it was like nothing meaningful or beneficial to anyone else at all. It was just me putting my random thoughts out there, which I still do that sometimes, but I typically make sure that I'm providing something, inspiration, motivation. I'm being relatable, like I have a problem, but I never present the problem and just end it at that. Like, this sucks. I always say, like, this is what happened and it was unfortunate, but this is what I made out of it. And I'm always providing some sort of solution or some sort of like growing moment, if that makes sense. So you don't have to be scared of posting on social media all the time. You're not going to start out posting 5 times a day and going live and all these scary things. Like, you're going to start out small and then you're going to progress from there as you go. So the other thing of not liking to work out, I always somewhat enjoyed working out. I, again, was really struggling with consistency, and it was hard for me to like start a workout, but once I got into a workout, I was fine finishing it because I knew how great I felt afterwards. I had a better, I had more energy. I was in a much better mood. I felt stronger. I felt more confident. All these types of things. And I know there's a ton of coaches on our team who despise, if you hear my dogs, I'm just going to apologize now because they've been fighting all night and I can't control them. So I have coaches on our team who despised working out when they first started coaching. And so I can connect you with them if that's you, and they can kind of walk you through like how they got over that. But again, I think it's just how you feel afterwards, and you feel that it's like so worth it. So you just get over it and you do it. So you can definitely get past that if that's where you're at. As far as working out in other settings, like, I know people that like to do CrossFit. They like to hike. They like to do yoga or Pilates classes or whatever, or they just like being in the gym setting. If you're someone that needs to see other people around you to get motivated to work out, I totally get that, and that's totally fine. You can take your Beachbody on demand and you can take it to the gym on your phone or your iPad or whatever, And you can have those trainers still telling you exactly what to do and helping you do it with the right form and whatnot. And so then you're not lost. That's kind of what I was lost at the gym. So that helps you in that aspect. So you can still take that stuff to the gym. If you like being in that atmosphere, that's fine. And if you like doing CrossFit and you like doing yoga and you like doing Pilates and all of these things, great, still do all of that. And even there just might be a couple days like when you don't have time to get there or whatever the case may be. But there may be times when you just don't have time to make it to the gym. You don't have time to make it to that class or whatever. And so there may be some times when it's just easier for you to do a workout at home, but most of the time you do those other things that you like, and that's fine. Or maybe you don't really do them at all. You just explored enough to know what you can offer to other people. And it can just be a tool in your tool belt that you can use to help other people who may not be able to afford the CrossFit, may not be able to afford the classes that you do. Their schedules might not line up and they might not be able to make any of the classes that you can. So it's just another way for you to help other people, even if you're not primarily using it yourself. So the other objection is not being salesy. And this is so funny to me because I am like the least salesy person alive. Like, I don't like pushing things on people. I don't like selling things. Like, when I've been in retail in the past, I remember working at Bergner's and they really wanted you to push like the credit cards, and they literally would, like, I would get in trouble because I wouldn't ask enough. Like, I'd ask them one time and if they said no, I would be like, okay. And I would just drop it. But they wanted you to ask like 2-3 times throughout the purchase. And it's like, I am not that person. Like, I'm not going to do that. So that is just not me. But I just have to tell this really quick story. Me and my husband, he has been needing jeans for the longest time that do not have holes in them. All of his jeans have holes in them. So we finally went to Buckle because in the past when we bought him jeans, we bought him like average, you know, decent price jeans, whatever. They just don't hold up that long. And I know that Buckle jeans last. So we went there. And it was so funny because when we were there, I was telling him before we went in there, I was like, I just hate going in here because they are so like aggressive, like salesy, blah. And he's like, oh, whatever, it's not so bad. And so we go in there and he's getting jeans. That's all he wants. And this girl brings him like all these shirts and she's like, oh, that would be so cute with those jeans. Like, it would look so good, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I'm just here for jeans. I don't need a shirt. And he found these boots that he really liked, but we couldn't afford them at the time. So we went back like a week later when we had a little bit more extra money, and we went in to get the boots. And he had jeans on from there. And we had bought 2 pair the week before. And so this girl was helping him, a different girl than the first time. And she was like, oh my gosh, I just had to bring these jeans over. They would look so good with these boots or whatever. And he's like, I literally just bought jeans for you guys, so no. But it was just so funny because then he got in the car later and he's like, yeah, they are really like, ooh. And it's good for them because that's their job, and that's they need to be good at that. They need to be able to push stuff like that because that's what the company wants for them. But that's just not how I am, and it's just funny because this just happened and I was just like, this will be perfect. So you don't have to worry about coming off that way. So I feel like a lot of other network marketing companies, and not just other network marketing companies, but even some Beachbody coaches, they kind of ruin it for us because they aren't taught the proper way of showing things, and they push and they try to push their product on you. And it's like, do they even care about me? Like, people will message me from other companies and I'm always like, do you even like do these things? Like, I understand you like it, but are you really passionate about it? Do you really like do it every single day or whatever? And so I totally get like coming off too strong and all of that. So I feel like they've kind of ruined it, and they just want to send you their link and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you do not have to be that way. We will teach you. There's so many free trainings in our team, and I will teach you as your mentor how to present this without being salesy and pushy. Like, it's legitimately like anything else in life that you like. So my husband with his new jeans, they're super soft and comfortable and whatever. Me with our X bars. I'm obsessed with our X bars. I used to be obsessed with Quest bars. I told everyone about them. Then I discovered our X bars, and now I'm obsessed with them, and I tell everyone when I get the chance about our X bars. And that's what this is. You're just using products that change your life. These products have changed my life. There's so much with the nutrition and just being more consistent, and my mindset especially. So I'm literally just using a product, and then I'm showing others how it might benefit them. And you don't have to push it on them. People are going to see that you're more confident as you go through your journey. They're going to see that you smile more often. They're going to see that you are coming out of your shell more often. They're going to see that you're losing weight, and they're going to ask you what you're doing, and then you can present it. You don't have to go like a hawk at people with this opportunity. So I hope that kind of clears up the being salesy and being in a network marketing, because that was a really scary thing for me when I decided that I wanted to transition from a discount coach to actively coaching. I was nervous about that. But again, it's all about how you're taught, and it's all about how you present it. So don't be pushy. Don't be like, here's this bag of Shakeology. It's 15% off this month. Like, just share your journey, and you're going to relate to other people, and then they're going to want to hear about it. So I hope that clears that up. As far as not having time, this is a huge one for me, because everyone has time to work out and everyone has time to be a coach. And I think a lot of people think I'm crazy when I say that, but there are so many people on our team that are so freaking busy, it's not even funny. And I'm not trying to compare, but like, people are full-time nurses, as well as their full-time students getting their doctorate, as well as having kids, as well as being a wife, as well as living everyday life. And then they're also a challenger and a coach as well. And they make time for all of that. And it's not that anyone is superwoman, it's just that you use your time wisely. So if you have time to binge watch shows all the time, maybe cut back. Instead of watching 3 hours of TV in the evening, cut it back to an hour, and then spend a little bit more time. Spend 30 minutes working out and an hour working on your business, and then you have 30 more minutes to spare, and you've still gotten to watch TV, which is the thing you like to do. So maybe you like to scroll the news feed a lot. I get stuck scrolling the news feed sometimes still. I've gotten a lot better, but I still get stuck in that sometimes. And it's like, if you have time to watch TV, scroll the news feed, go to a store for an hour, and all these things, you have time to work out and do your business. It's just, you do. You just have to make it a priority, and you have to make it something that you're willing to schedule into different pockets. So when I first started my business, I worked like 30 minutes to an hour every day. That's all that I had. I worked every single day other than Sunday. And on Sundays, I was so exhausted from working every day that I just wanted to relax and not do anything. So I only worked my business like 30 minutes to an hour a day. Now I've been able to cut back my hours. I literally only work Monday to Thursday, and then I have the whole weekend to work on my business. I still work on my business during the week, but I just do that little time frame of like an hour every day. And then on the weekends, I can really like get into it and get a lot more done. And so again, everyone starts out with like a full-time job or being a full-time mom or whatever, and they just find little pockets of time to fit it into. So you don't have to be overwhelmed with like, how am I going to fit this in? Because you'll make time for it. And the more that you do it, the more that you'll fall in love with it. So again, working out, working your business is like posting on social media, like making good content for social media. And it's not making it up. It's, what am I doing today that I could share with other people, that I can relate to them, and I can provide solutions for them, if that makes sense. So posting on social media, if you're running challenge groups, you can be working on content for your challenge groups, or you can be inviting people. Like, there's so many things that you can be doing, but you can find different little pockets of time to do it throughout the day. So time is really not an excuse. Money is not really an excuse either, because I was someone who, I know people on my team who have started this business with like they literally had like under $200 in their bank account. They started this opportunity, and then they started making money because they just believed in it that much. And they just like grinded it out and worked their business as hard as they could. And they knew that this was the only chance that they had. And they did that. Or they put it on their credit card and did the same thing, because that's like, they were so short on cash and they just went for it. And now they have so much more financial freedom. They've been able to pay off debts, and now they have extra money to spend on things that they want to spend, and not just be living paycheck to paycheck every single week. And so not everyone has to start out that way. Like, I was not that way. I am someone that's very like, my husband's a spender and I'm the one, I like to spend money, but since he spends a lot of money, I am more of the saver and I'm more of like the money conscious person. So when I was presented with this opportunity, I said no for a couple of months. And then I finally was like, okay, I know this is something I want to do. I wish I would have started it sooner now that I've done it. So why didn't I just do it? Like, we can always find extra money for stuff. It's just if we think that it's worth it. And I can tell you that once you start doing this, it will be worth it. So I know that sounds crazy now, but once you get into it, you'll really understand, like, you're changing your life and then you're helping others change theirs. So what is there to lose? And as far as, I think that's all the objections, but a couple other things I just wanted to talk about are, first of all, you with a business, any other business, are geographically bound. So if you build a storefront in Atlanta, Georgia, I don't know, anywhere, and you build that business there, you are stuck with the people that are right there in town. Whereas we can like help anyone in the US, help anyone in Canada, and we're launching in the UK this month actually. So we can help any of those people all across the world. So if you I live in Illinois, I can help someone in Florida if I want to. I can help someone in New York or California or whatever. Like, it doesn't have to be people that are in your town. So you can find people outside of where you are, and you can help other people. So when people are like, well, I know so many people that are coaches and like, there's just not enough success for us all, like blah, blah, blah. There is. You just have to be willing to step out and reach out to people that you might not know and get to know them and get to know their life and see if you think this would be something that would fit into their life. So I love that we're not geographically bound, and that really proves that there is so much success waiting for everyone, because there's so many people to help. And again, it's not just with people that need to lose weight. Some people need help gaining weight. Some people need help just shifting their mindset. Some people need help improving their relationships or improving their faith, and this can help them do that. So I love that. And then also, when you start a business, a storefront somewhere, you are putting thousands of dollars into this business, and then you aren't even open yet. Like, you are building this building that's costing thousands of dollars that you can't afford, and you're not even making money yet, so you can't even open the doors because it's not done yet. And then you're paying on that loan for like 20 years. And I mean, you're making money then, but you're paying on that loan for 20 years. Whereas with this opportunity, you can start with either $40, which I don't suggest doing because then you can't really start your own journey. That just is like a base fee to like start. Or you can start for $160, which gets you a month of Shakeology. It gets you a year of access to all of the workouts on Beachbody On Demand, including the meal plans and the workout calendars and all of that, the cooking show, everything. It gets you the portion control containers so you know the right portions to eat for all of your food. And it gives you the shaker cup, and it gives you access to this team and me as your mentor. And that is $160. So you're not paying on this loan forever. You're just paying that fee up front. And then you're walking the walk and sharing your journey with other people, and you can start making money. Like, this is not a get rich quick scheme. It's not a quick fix. It's a delay result business. But if you have faith in yourself, you believe in yourself, you believe in the company, which once you start engaging with the team and you start using the products, you will believe in the company and the products and all of that. But if you just have belief and you're willing to consistently put in the work, you're going to be successful. And if you just genuinely want to help others, you are going to be successful in this business. It's not like one size fits, or I'm confusing myself. It's not one size fits all, meaning like not only like extroverted people can do this, not only confident people can do this. Like, I was so shy before I started coaching, and now I talk to so many people on a daily basis that I don't even know in real life, but I meet them on social media, and then we grow connections, and it's just crazy. Like, so it's not like you have to be this perfect thing to fit this criteria, if that makes sense. You just have to have an insane belief in yourself, which will come with time, and a belief in the company and a belief in the products, which again will come with time, and just be willing to put in the work. So it's just crazy that you can start with that little amounts of like skin in the game with the 160 or the 40, and then you have so many financial opportunities. Like this can create so much financial freedom for you. It's insane. And doing something that fuels you, that like is helping others, it's insane. So I love that you don't have to worry about like this huge thing to get started. You just do it, take a leap of faith, and go from there. And if you hate it for some reason, I will help you get a refund. I don't suggest doing it only for a month, because you're not going to get a good feel for how your life is changing after just a month. Again, you have to put in a little bit of time and give it time to evolve, but just trust me, it'll be worth it. So I hope this explains a little bit more. Again, literally what you do as a coach is you work on yourself first and foremost. You become a better person, you share your journey, and you help others do the same. That's what coaching is. So I hope that made a little bit of sense for you, and I hope those objections, I hope I cleared those up. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. I just wanted to create this video to give you a little bit more insight about what we do on a day-to-day basis. So I hope this helps. And thank you so much again for your time. And I can't wait to get to know you more and the dreams that you have and things that you aren't being able to experience now in your life, but that you'd like to in the future, and how this opportunity might help you do that. So thank you again, and I hope you have an amazing day.